YouTube, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome, it's your boy Cray, and as you all can see, we're checking out Battlefield 2042. You might ask why, and I would say it's because your boy is so freaking hype about Battlefield 6 that I need to just inject some type of Battlefield in my veins, man. Maybe I could have went and played Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5, but I'm just playing this right now. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. Pretty much, I wanted to take the time, as I sit here and play, and probably get my teeth kicked in. But ultimately, I just wanted to talk about just a few things. Well, primarily though, why I feel like Battlefield is really set up for success, and this is something a lot of people aren't really talking about. Of course, we've seen the entire showcase, the reveal, the story, all the cool things that they're bringing in, but I want to talk about like the brains of the operation a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So if you enjoy this style of content where we just kind of vibing, talking, getting clapped, and trying to clap other people, make sure you subscribe and make sure you do like the video for many more Battlefield videos to come in the near future, I guess. All right, cool. I wanted to wait until we were actually in the match before I kept rambling, before I even like freaking queued in. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I'm playing this game on controller. I think right now I'm just in a controller type of mood, so I'm gonna just vibe with it. I'm gonna probably get cooked, but it is what it is. But as I get cooked though, let's talk about this a little bit, right? I want to talk about, again, why Battlefield 6 is really set up for success here, yo. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, let me get up in here real quick. I don't fool with the tanks. Hold on. Hold on, what's around here? Kill. Wait, is he dead? I don't know if he's dead or not. Wait. Okay, they blowing stuff up. I'm getting shot. That's not what's up. But I can self-heal. I didn't know I could self-heal. I'm providing no value to the team, yo. All right, now that I already got that out the way, cool, I got my chin kicked in once. I'm good now. I'm good. But, yo, honestly, big reason. Man, chill. I'm trying to talk. Big reason why I think Battlefield 6 is really going to thrive, really going to be successful. Like I said, 2 words, yo, or more so a name. Vince Zampella, yo. Vince Zampella. And if you aren't hip, man, bruh. Yeah, get the rest. Yeah. Appreciate that, home slice. But yeah, yo, Vince Zampella. If you ain't hip, man, Vince Zampella. All right, I'm gonna take y'all down memory lane a little, or I'm gonna give y'all the lore. We'll give y'all the lore of Vince Zampella. All right, so Vince is one of the co-founders of Call of Duty, right? The critically acclaimed franchise, Call of Duty, that everybody loved. Bro, I'm shooting to absolutely nothing, bro. I'm terrified. Give me that. Right, so he's a co-founder of COD. He rocked with COD pretty much until dang, bro. All right, so yeah, he's one of the co-founders of Call of Duty. I can't remember how long he rocked with Call of Duty for, but I know like the OG COD, COD 2, 3, I want to say Modern Warfare, all that stuff. Holla at your boy Vince Zampella, man. He is guilty as charged for the dopeness, for the nostalgia, for everything that we really loved in that game. Like for the DNA of Call of Duty that we really enjoyed. Okay. Hold that. But yeah, for like the COD DNA, yo, like he's responsible for it. Not solely, of course, right? He's a co-founder, but I gotta reload, bro. Come on. Good look on a revive, family. Good look. But yeah, I would say Vince is responsible for more than like just half, right? Like I would say he's more than a co-founder, Like if I had to like say one person had like some of the most responsibility for Call of Duty, I was all right, bro. But yeah, I would say Vince Zampella like holds majority of the responsibility for the reason why COD was so ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you think about the name Vince Zampella, again, he's just one of those ones, right? But that's not all he did, right? He didn't create Call of Duty until the point it was lit, and then when Call of Duty started to fall by the wayside, he just went into the abyss. Nah, man. Vince recognized that the game was going in the trash direction, so he was like, it is what it is, right? Thank you. Thank you. He was like, yo, it is what it is, right? So what did my dude do? My dude went to go branch off. Return to combat, what? My dude branched off, and my dude, I think he co-founded? He might have been the sole founder. He either was a sole founder or he co-founded. Respawn in the tank. Man, what is that? Is that ours, bro? I think it's ours.
I'm reloading.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I am trash in Battlefield. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do in this game if I plan on having any type of relevancy. But oh, yo, I'm getting off track. My bad. So yeah, right? So again, founded or co-founded Respawn Entertainment. Right? We know Respawn, right? Respawn Entertainment, responsible for developing Titanfall. Titanfall, of course, was ahead of its time, revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? Dang. I got KIA. So again, Titanfall, cool. We know Titanfall. Titanfall 2, obviously, like, it didn't succeed the way it should have, right? Titanfall released at like a weird time, you know? It released, honestly, at the worst time ever, if I'm being honest, you know? But it was between, I think, a Battlefield game. I think it was between, what, Battlefield 1 and, I think, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Something like that. It just didn't have, oh, bro. Yeah, right, bro. So yeah, Titanfall 2 just never really had the chance to like really cook the way that we all feel like it deserved to cook. You know what I'm saying? But that aside, Titanfall 2 still critically acclaimed. Like, people still respect the game for what it is. Oh, that's a tank. I ain't messing with that. I ain't messing with that at all. I really ain't messing with anything, but I really ain't messing with that. You know what I'm saying? You're it. Grenade. That grenade did not do what I needed it to do. Oh, that's a person? Ah. Reload. Yeah. Oh, that's a good nade. Ah! That hurt. But yeah, okay. All right, so we know about Titanfall 2. And then, of course, Apex Legends, right? Like, say what you want about Apex Legends. Like, you can say Apex is like a sweaty, dead game, whatever. You can talk about it however you want to. Apex Legends still pulls numbers, right? They're like in season 26 or something, bro. The game's been around for 6 years. The game is still healthy, right? So, you know, Vince Zampella obviously had his hand in that stuff. And then, what did they do? What did EA do? EA hollered at Vince. They said, yo, Vince, they said, we need to salvage Battlefield 2042. So Vince became lead of Battlefield 2042. I want to say, like, what, around season 5, season 6, something like that? Arguably some of the best seasons in Battlefield 2042. To my knowledge, right? Again, I wasn't really in the trenches with Battlefield 2042. So that's just based off of my knowledge. That's based off of what I've read, right? And then, oh, come on. Back to my story. So Vince obviously helped revitalize 2042 to the best of his ability, which is great. We love that, right? We love that. And then what did EA do? EA said, Vince, we need you to man the ship. We need you to man the ship when it comes to Battlefield 6, baby. So what did Vince say? Vince said, say less, right? Oh, hold on. No. I got the stupid nade in my hand, man. Oh, Vino, you're goated. I appreciate you, Vino. I appreciate it. Okay, he got cooked. I think I am, bro. Okay, like I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted due to my lack of skill. Hold on. Come on. Ugh. That's gotta be good, right? That's gotta be good for something. Oh, that ain't good for nothing. That's crazy. Do I just hold his angle? Do I just hold this back here? Hold on. Is that gonna be good? Nope, that ain't good. Dang, did I just get sniped? What did I get hit with? A tank. Yeah, good rest. Good looking. I'm going in the house, bro. I ain't messing with that tank. So yeah, yo, long story short. Yeah, this is why I play mouse and keyboard, bro. So I can snap on them and shoot them. So yeah, so Vince is heading Battlefield 6, right? Which explains why Battlefield 6 is like cooking the way it's cooking, right? Bro, I couldn't even see you in there, bro. Whatever. So yeah, that pretty much explains why Battlefield 6 is cooking the way it's cooking, right? Like, Vince's track record is absolutely ill. It's absolutely ill, you know? So I knew once I heard he was gonna like lead Battlefield 6, and I don't know his exact role, like the exact title of it, right? I think it's just like Project Lead or something like that. Something like that, right? I knew once his hand was gonna be on Battlefield 6, I knew it was done, bro. I knew it was done but a W, right? So like, with him being an overseer, with him making sure this game is going to thrive. He's been, and I know it's him. I know it's him pulling the strings, and it goes all the way back to when Battlefield Labs was a thing, right? It goes all the way back there. You remember when all those leaks were coming out, right? Brother, I can't, bro. I don't know what's happening. I just can't. But all those leaks, right? I honestly think those leaks were on purpose, man. Those Battlefield Lab leaks, I think they were on purpose to just get a feel from the public. Like, what did the public think about where Battlefield was, right? And the public was vibing with it, right? They were vibing with it. They was like, yo, it's kind of lit. It's kind of lit. After, like, the consensus was it was lit across the board from the playtest and from, obviously, like, public opinion, then, you know, they start to do things like expect, oh, I got a kill off that? Okay. But yeah, they started to like expand the Battlefield Labs, like the play testing, and then of course you fast forward to now, right? Like they knew the game was in good hands, yo. I think that was all premeditated, you know? I think Vince has been orchestrating, he's been like y'all's been puppeteer. Because if the game wasn't received well by the public, I'm confident that we would not at all have like seen anything. Like they would have demagged everybody. They would have hit everybody with copyright claims. Yeah, boy. And I'm on your body. I'm scared though. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. We starting to shake and bake a little bit. Oh, I gotta win that, bro. But yeah, like I was saying, the whole marketing thing with like all the leaks and stuff. Hey man, I'm trying to talk, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to talk. What's wrong with you? Okay, really? You got your homie with you? That's cool. I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's all his bidding, yo. That's all his bidding, right? So I think the marketing stuff, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? I think when we look at a lot of the stuff that came back, right? Like people wanted like the specific classes back in the mix. Guess what? We got the specific classes. You know what I'm saying? Like the way the gunplay, like the way movement is, like movement isn't super arcadey. Like this, like Battlefield's no longer trying to be caught. I think Vince is getting Battlefield back to like its roots, yo. And I think that's what Battlefield has always needed, right? Battlefield's not a good Call of Duty. It never will be a good Call of Duty. But Battlefield can be a damn good Battlefield if it like really locks in on what it does best. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest, like I was like a Battlefield. Oh snap! I was like a Battlefield 4 enthusiast. I played Battlefield 4 a lot on the PS4, yo. A lot. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that nice little two-piece with a biscuit, baby. But yeah, I played a lot on the PS4, right? So I can't sit here and act like I've been a Battlefield enthusiast since day one, right? But I could literally see what Battlefield was shaping, what Battlefield 6 was shaping up to be. And I was like, yeah, I got to be a part of that, man. And again, I credit a lot of that to Vince. Now, I know Vince isn't the only bright mind in on this project, but I say he plays a big role in that, right? And also, too, I would say he plays a big role in, like, the direction of how this game is not just being marketed, but just how, like, the sense of community is for this game, right? Like, people were complaining about weapons not being locked to classes. So what did they do? To give everybody the best of both worlds, they said, we'll have a playlist where weapons are locked to classes and where weapons aren't locked to classes. And we'll just see what people rock with the most. Like, bro, that is a huge W, man. That's a way to be consumer friendly. And that's a way to be like, hey, look, we might not know it all. We may not have all the answers, but we're willing to try some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a huge W to me. I know it's a, yeah, I was waiting for that dude to peek again. Come on, bro. Ah, dang. I didn't see the other dude there, man. Good looking on the res, baby. I appreciate that. I love when I get revived, man. I feel like my teammates just love me so much, you know? But yo, yeah, man, yeah. Hold on.
Friendly is down.
Boy. I'm gonna get you back up, homie. You know I got your back. You know I got your back, baby. But yeah, all that, like Battlefield, getting back to Battlefield, I think he plays a massive role there. I think he plays a massive role, you know? Like everything that we've seen too, like it's like Battlefield 6 looks so fluid based off of what the creators were doing as they were playing, right? And then too, like with the trailers, like based off of everything we've seen. Is pretty much what I'm saying. It looks so smooth, right? It looks smooth, but it doesn't look fake and arcadey. It doesn't look floaty. It just looks smooth, right? To the point where when Homeboy, it was a point. Okay, nice body. It was a point, yo. It was a point where Homeboy dove out the window, right? Yeah, come on. Homeboy dove out the window, and when he landed on the ground, yo, he couldn't ADS yet, but he could like hip fire right away. And he was like rolling around. It was almost like he had like omnidirectional movement as he was on the ground, yo. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't sliding around everywhere like a lunatic. He ain't got no attack sprint. You just got cats that can move effectively and efficiently. Can shoot from all different angles, man. Everything is exploding. No way, no way, no way, bro. My bullets were going over his head? That is trash. Hey, yo, I think we getting our chin checked right now, bro. I think they got us pushed back to our last zone. I don't know, but whatever, man. Like, yeah, I'm rambling a lot right now, but all in all, I think Battlefield 6, based off of everything we've seen, the destruction, the movement, the grittiness of the gunplay, the way the weapons sound, everything, yo. Battlefield 6 is just like, it just seems like it's going to be such a breath of fresh air, man. So we got somebody like Vince Zampella, Vince Zampella. He's leading the fight. Not to mention, not only is he leading the fight, because Vince almost is like Vince almost reminds me of like an indie developer. You know what I'm saying? Like he's, all right, we traded. Vince is really like, yo, the way he approaches it, he like literally meets in the middle with like being business minded and being for the consumer, right? He recognizes that from a business standpoint, if they create a great product, then the consumer is going to rock with it. You know what I'm saying? He recognizes that more than like anybody in the industry dang near. It feels like. So he's the perfect, what is it, liaison, middleman, median? Like he's perfect for it, yo. So yo, we got Vince Zampella on our side, right? Okay, I didn't kill him. I'm kind of trash for that. So we got Vince Zampella on our side, right? Behind Vince, bro, we got a AAA budget, right? We gotta remember that we got a AAA budget, so they can market. I ran out of ammo. I ran out of ammo. Cut him up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That works, but I didn't mean to do that.
Good fight, good day.
I don't know what's happening. I'm terrified. Yeah, let's go, baby. Take it back. Yo, for this to be my first match in like 8 or 9 months, this ain't too bad, man. This ain't too bad. At least I don't think it's too bad. But yeah, we got a AAA budget behind Vince Zampella. We got Vince Zampella vouching for us, right? Like, and then on top of that, yo, Call of Duty fatigue right now is like mad real, man. People are tired of the cheaters. People are tired of all the stupid skins. People are like tired of literally like anything and everything that has to do with COD. It's like every time Call of Duty takes a step forward, they take 25 steps back, right? So literally, Battlefield is in the perfect spot. Battlefield is in the pole position to be successful here, yo. Hold that nade. You know, and honestly couldn't be more excited for that, man. Like, we need to change the pace from Warzone, bro, from traditional Call of Duty format, right? Like, we need to change the pace from that, yo. And then, oh, homie, whoa. So yeah, man, like, everybody's tired of Call of Duty right now. People are looking for something different. So there's no better thing. Oh, we lost? Man. Okay, we had 19 bodies. 11 handshakes. Is that 17 deaths? So we was what, 19 and 17? That ain't bad. That ain't bad, Joe. You know, I was gonna cue into another match and continue rambling away, but I'm gonna spare y'all from that. You know, just kind of wrapping up my last point. Like, not only can Battlefield swoop in and pull those COD homies that are looking for, you know, somewhere to go, that are looking for some type of light at the end of the tunnel, right? Battlefield also like is in a lane of its own. You know, OG Battlefield always had a niche audience. It always had people that really wanted to rock with it, right? That wanted, you know, that authentic like war experience, right? Not only is Battlefield 6 bringing that, but they're also bringing, you know, they're bringing something for everybody, I guess is the point I'm trying to make, right? They got the portal, which would be great for people that are tired of things like Fortnite, but enjoy, you know, all the various maps and all the like various game modes. Like, we're going to have that in Battlefield now with Portal, which is like mad ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have like the TDM type of game modes, right? There's like close quarter game modes, right? And people are going to be able to create close quarter game modes if they don't like the ones that are already given to us, right? So Battlefield is literally going to have something for everybody. And I think that is like the best thing you could do. Not to mention, like, you are leaving it in the hands of the community to create the things that they really want to create and have fun with, right? So they don't have to worry about the developers. Oh, I wish the developers would make this. I wish they would make that. I wish they would listen about this or listen about that. Like, yeah, when it comes to balancing and stuff like that, the developers have to listen. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But when it comes to like creating modes and stuff, that is now at the hands of the creator, which is just, oh my gosh, yo, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But with that all being said, I have rambled enough. Again, Vince Zampella is a legend. He's the GOAT. I think literally he has the world in the palm of his hands, especially when it comes to Battlefield right now. Like, he's cooking. He's cooking, and his team is cooking, right? EA is cooking, and I never thought I would say that, right? Or let's just say DICE is cooking. Let's say DICE and Vince is cooking, right? They got the ability to do something special, and they got borderline endless money behind them. Let's just hope and pray that they do the right things with it. You feel me?